April's National Car Care Month, which is intended to remind you the importance of having your vehicle checked out at least once a year. You should have a mechanic check it over from bumper to bumper, and here are the main things you should have him look at. Most people change their oil on a regular basis, but all of your other fluids are equally important. If you ignore the other fluids, you run the risk of having an expensive part, such as a transmission, fail in the future. Your vehicle has a lot of bulbs on it as well, and it's a safety issue to have them all functioning correctly. So next time you have it in, have your mechanic check them out and replace them if necessary, because some of them can be pretty tricky to replace. Having brakes that are in good shape is obviously very important, but many drivers don't have them inspected often enough. Waiting until the pads are completely worn out is not only unsafe, but it can end up costing you even more money due to the additional damage that might occur. You want to avoid a breakdown? Not a nervous one, I'm talking about a breakdown out on the road. Get the rubber items on your vehicle checked out, like the belts and hoses. Rubber can degrade over time even if you're not putting that many miles on the car. If you have a check engine light that's on, have your mechanic hook up the scanner and check it out. You might have a minor problem that can be fixed fairly easily. Plus, you could end up saving money with better gas mileage after it's fixed. Air filters allow the engine to breathe, and having a plugged air filter can affect gas mileage. Get the plugged air filter replaced, and you and your engine can breathe a little easier. Have the entire charging system checked out on your vehicle as well. From the battery to the alternator, you can have problems year-round. And make sure that the terminals on the battery are good and clean as well. If they're not, electricity can't flow through the system, and eventually that vehicle's not going to start. Things such as the suspension and tires really take a beating on your car, and they need to be inspected. Even if your car doesn't have a lot of miles on it, a lot of damage can be done when you're banging around in the snow in the winter and running over potholes in the spring. Like I've said in the past, there are some things you can do on your own, things like checking your air pressure, changing your wiper blades, and even keeping your vehicle clean on the inside and out. So those things have now officially been added to your to-do list. Sorry about that. For Channel 6 News, I'm Jim Champion, the Auto Guy.